How did your unit's zero-defect mentality drive away the best soldiers? Our new battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel Brennan, arrived with a reputation. Guy had just come from the Pentagon, believed in something he called excellence through accountability. First day, he gathered the entire battalion. There will be no room for mistakes in my command. One error is one too many. We will be the most disciplined unit in the Army. Sounded good on paper. In reality, it became a nightmare. We had this specialist named Curtis Lawson, best mechanic I'd ever seen. Could diagnose engine problems just by listening. Fixed equipment other units had already written off as totaled. Curtis had saved our deployment twice by getting broken vehicles running when we had no other options. Guy was a genius with anything mechanical. Third week under Brennan's command, Curtis showed up to formation 30 seconds late. Traffic accident on base had blocked the road. Everyone saw it happen. Couldn't be avoided. Brennan didn't care. Specialist Lawson, you're getting an Article 15. Failure to report on time is unacceptable. We all stared. An Article 15 for 30 seconds? That goes in your permanent record. Affects promotions, everything. Curtis took it without arguing, but I saw something change in his face. The pride he'd always had in his work just disappeared. Next was Sergeant Wade Holloway, combat medic. 3 deployments, literally saved lives under fire. Had a Bronze Star with valor. Wade's crime? His barracks room had dust on top of the doorframe during inspection. Not visible unless you climbed on a chair to look, but Brennan found it. This is unacceptable, Sergeant Holloway. Counseling statement and extra duty for 2 weeks. Wade had been studying for his promotion board. Now he'd be scrubbing floors instead. The pattern continued. Private Pierce forgot to get a haircut on his exact due date. Article 15. Corporal Donovan's vehicle had a minor fluid leak that appeared during the night. Counseling statement. Specialist Reed accidentally grabbed the wrong form from supply. Written reprimand. None of these guys were screw-ups. They were our best soldiers. The ones who actually got work done. But Brennan didn't care about capability. Only about perfect paperwork. Our motor pool started falling apart. Curtis stopped going the extra mile. Why bother fixing things creatively when any tiny mistake meant punishment? Used to stay late making sure everything ran perfectly. Now he did exactly what was required and left. Can't get in trouble if you don't try anything. Wade stopped teaching the junior medics advanced techniques. Too much risk if someone made a mistake during training. Stick to the basic curriculum. Keep your head down. The really talented soldiers started putting in transfer requests. Why stay in a unit where excellence wasn't rewarded, only perfection that was impossible to maintain? Brennan didn't notice, or didn't care. He was too busy running his perfect battalion on paper. Then we got deployment orders. Back to Iraq for a 10-month rotation. First week in country, one of our vehicles hit an IED. Curtis wasn't with us anymore. He transferred to a different unit. The new mechanic couldn't figure out why our backup vehicle wouldn't start. Sat there for 40 minutes in a danger zone because we lost our best mechanic over 30 seconds of being late. Wade had transferred too. Our new medic panicked during the first casualty situation. Forgot basic procedures under pressure. The guy Wade could have trained if he hadn't been demoted to floor scrubbing duty. By month 3, Brennan's zero-defect mentality had gutted our capability. All the soldiers who actually knew how to do their jobs had either transferred out or stopped caring. The breaking point came during a major operation. Equipment failures everywhere, medical mistakes, communication breakdowns. Brigade commander flew in personally to investigate. Spent 2 days interviewing soldiers. Where are your senior specialists, your experienced NCOs? They transferred out, sir, or stopped volunteering for anything. Why? Because Colonel Brennan punished them for being human, sir. Brigade commander dug into the records. Found Curtis's Article 15 for 30 seconds. Wade's demotion for dust on a doorframe. Dozens of similar cases. Brennan got relieved of command. Replaced mid-deployment. First time I'd ever seen that happen. New commander's first order? I don't care about perfect paperwork. I care about mission accomplishment. Make mistakes, learn from them, and get better. Too late though. The damage was done. Curtis never came back to our unit. Last I heard, he's a civilian contractor now. Makes 3 times his army salary fixing helicopters. Wade finished his enlistment and got out. Became a paramedic back home. Said he was done with leadership that valued appearances over actual life-saving. Brennan got assigned to some desk job at a training base. Still probably writing counseling statements for soldiers who don't sit up straight enough. The army promoted him to full colonel 2 years later. Never faced any real consequences for destroying the best unit I ever served with.